So, this is my new Zoom R24 recorder. Um, if anybody has any questions about why someone would get the Zoom R24 versus the Zoom R16, well, I had the same question. It took me a while to figure it out. But the biggest thing is that the R24 obviously has 24 tracks. Now, if you look up here, it says tracks 1 to 8 right here, tracks 9 through 16. Now, on the R16, you only have 16 tracks, but here you have the third button here, tracks 17 through 24. So, that was a big indicator for me. I just like to have the extra tracks. I mean, the R16 is about $400. This is about $500. So I figured $100. Well, let's see what else is different. Well, on the R24, tracks 3 through 8, you can have the phantom power right there. Now on the R16, they only had 2 channels that could have phantom power. Now with all the different mics that you can get, maybe if you're going to mic a whole kit, you might want to use multiple mics that need phantom power. So I figured, well, for $100 more, I get 4 more tracks of phantom power. Also, on the R24, this wasn't really a big decider for me, but it has these cool sample pads here, and the R16 doesn't have these. Now, as you can see, they're labeled with different kind of drums. Now, the drum sounds in here don't really sound amazing. It's not really something that I think a lot of people will decide to purchase this one just because the drums inside of it. I think maybe if I use them at all, it'll be for sampling random things. And then on the R24, it also has, it has all the guitar processing and things like that. To be honest, the first hour that I had it, I was kind of frustrated because I didn't really think the drums sounded that good. And to try to figure it out, I didn't even read the manual, which is like a man thing to do. Just read the manual. Anyways, but I couldn't figure it out, and the drum sounds that I was getting, they didn't sound that great anyways. And then I started to realize, like, wait, I don't need all the drum sounds inside of it. I don't need all guitar stuff. And so whenever I really just sat down and decided to make something, I realized I have my Boss DR880. Now, this is just an awesome drum machine. Drums actually sound very decent. You can do a lot of things with this. So I'm about to let you listen to the first thing I've ever recorded with the R24, and all the sounds that you hear are coming from the DR880. I recorded the drums. The bass was actually used recording with the DR880. These turn into not drum pads, but you can turn them into bass notes. So the bass is recorded with this. The guitars are recorded in here. The Boss has a guitar processor inside, which surprisingly sounds really decent compared to other processors out there. I intend on using my new Line 6 HD 500 for more drum sounds. Not drum sounds, but for all the awesome guitar sounds that it has inside of it. But for my first recording, I was bored, and I just figured I'd do it all with this one. So I did, like I said, I did drums, I did bass from here, I did 2 guitar rhythm tracks, 2 left and right. One's completely different from the other one; they're harmonized, and then a lead over top of it. So this isn't really to show any of my amazing skills or anything like that. It was just trying to record something for the first time. Once again, this is my first recording using the Zoom R24. Thanks for watching.